Hi, this is Celeste from the Celestial Report, and today I have a very serious announcement, and it is going to kick off my webinar series. So, what does Stargate, recombination, black magic? How are they connected? What is this connection between the Stargates, the recombination, black magic, and required infrastructure to bring this to pass? So, we are going to revisit President Donald Trump's announcement on his Stargate project, which is a massive AI initiative aimed at building data centers across the United States to develop, power, and deploy and maintain this AI technology. What does that mean for you? From my perspective, this will be to the degree that AI will control every single facet of our life before the end of 2025. In essence, what I am talking about is the annihilation of all original design biological life by the end of 2025. And I've been reporting on this since 2018. President Trump, whether knowingly or unknowingly, the Stargate project has opened a portal. How do we know that this is a known portal and that it existed? The original intelligence agency Stargate project involves various experiments and studies aimed at understanding and utilizing psychic powers for a transition for intelligence purposes, and you can use the word intelligence in many different ways. Is there a connection between these two Stargate projects? Both Stargate projects use word magic and wordcraft, various techniques of sleight of hand, and we even saw some of those during the inauguration, covert signaling, and other forms of deception that are used by the intelligence agencies for espionage operations. Using declassified intelligence project known as Stargate, this project is going to metamorphize and depopulate. It is an experiment that the world has never, ever witnessed before. What I'm going to focus on today briefly is the Asilomar template. Many of you have probably heard it, but this is just a refresher. What does this massive infrastructure really mean to you in brief? So the deployment in 1975 of Asilomar 1, the recombination of all biological life. You need to understand that recombination in occult circles uses sacred novel geometries to symbolize, experience, and contact other spiritual levels of existence, aliens, whatever. Recombination uses black magic. Deployment 2010, Asilomar 2, geoengineering and terraforming planet Earth for species other than mankind. Deployment 2017, Asilomar 3, the AI framework. Now let's get into the Trump Stargate project that he announced, well, like a week ago, I think. I don't have the exact date. I think it was within a couple days. So he announced this Stargate project with three private partners, which is this massive AI infrastructure initiative aimed at building these data centers for technology. From my perspective, this will be to the degree that AI will control every facet of our life and our body by the end of 2025. President Trump, through his Stargate project, has opened this portal. He is using Presidential Policy Directive PPD 21, which involves critical infrastructure, security, and resilience to advance national unity through artificial intelligence, and to strengthen and maintain and secure our country, as well as the function. And remember, with synthetic biology, when we start getting magic and we start getting synthetic things in, it changes the function, and also interfere or address or whatever critical infrastructure. So there are 16 different disciplines that are within the presidential policy directive. And I'm just going to briefly mention these. There is the chemical sector, which is managed by the U.S. Dragon Corps. There's the commercial facilities. In the new global system, you and your well-being are considered a commercial product. There's the communication sector, responsible for the transmission of information through networks. In the new global system, considers your body, brain, and soul both as information storage and part of a critical infrastructure communication system. Critical manufacturing sector. Under the new global system, it has turned all components of your body, brain, and our environment into manufactured products. The dam sector. In the new global system, all water, from the massive oceans to that which is within your body, is subject to control and power generation and or diversion projects. Think of this as a checkpoint. Defense industrial base militarizes and marshals all weapons, equipment, and systems crucial for national defense, including your entire body and even your brain. Emergency services sector. In the new system, it will muster all police, fire, emergency medical services towards maintaining public safety and responding to the increasing emergencies. It is public safety that they're interested in, not your individual safety. The energy sector. The global system is being unleashed, transmits, distributes, allocates all energy vital for the functioning of other critical infrastructure sectors. This includes harvesting your energy from your body, brain, and the environment. The financial sector. The new global system is transactionally based, providing credit and managing through institutions such as banks, insurance companies, investment firms, and soon the blockchain. You will be required this year to make an allegiance and either go into this system or to distance yourself from it. The food and agricultural system processes, stores, and distributes food and agricultural products critical for ensuring a food supply. Under the new global system, food and agriculture is going to rapidly transition to quantum and holographic disciplines. Government facility sector. Under the new global system, all vassal states, including sovereign nations, will be usurped by the United Nations, even at their federal, state, and local, and all of their governmental buildings and facilities. They will be the essential buildings and function for the global government services. Healthcare and the public health sector. Medical facilities responsible for preventing and responding to disease outbreaks have transitioned to robotics and quantum level to prevent and combat disease. Information technology sector. Increasingly, your body will be used for the global hive system and networks used for data storage, processing, and communication, critical for enabling the functioning of other infrastructure sectors. It is not going to be for your entertainment, your education, or work. Nuclear reactors, materials, and waste sector comprises infrastructure related to producing, storing, and disposing of nuclear materials and waste. Will be used as a sponge to absorb radiation, much to your detriment. The transportation sector includes modes of transportation, such as aviation, maritime, railroads, and even the fantastic voyage into your body, controlling every movement of biological life and entities, goods, and services. And lastly, we have the water and waste water system sector, and that consists of infrastructure responsible for collecting, treating, and distributing water and the collection and treatment and disposal of wastewater from the environment, but also within your body. See my coverage on the tardigrades. So are these? So is the Stargate and Black Magic connected? You be the judge. Stay tuned. So basically, this is going to be a webinar. Right now, I have 1,100 pages. I have been working on this for 6 months. You are starting to see different bits and pieces of it coming online, but it is the people that are presenting it are only covering little bits and pieces. They are not covering the whole landscape. So what I have spent the last, well, actually, is 7 months now doing is laying this very complex program, the Stargate program, and the AI system in layman's terms so that you can understand it, and also connecting the dots with the Bible so that you can verify that this is going to come to pass. Because yes, it is in Scripture. I am not going to take questions today. You can go to celestialreport2.com, and it's not up today. It will probably be up sometime tomorrow. If you are a subscriber, this webinar series, which may encompass a whole year, it may take us a year to get through it, because I want to go at the pace that you can absorb what I am saying and not talk above you. For people that are not subscribers, you can purchase this webinar series, but it may be in blocks. So if you want, 1 week, but not another week, there will be a variety of different options for you. Like I mentioned, it is not up yet. This is what I will be spending this evening doing, is getting up to you and polishing my presentation.